The only way you can change your perceptions is to change the assumptions and biases that are creating them. And what is our greatest fear of changing our perceptions then? Is to change our assumptions and biases, to let go of what we thought to be true already. So our greatest fear is that we hate not knowing. To let go of what we thought to be true already is to step to the very place we evolved to avoid, to not know. Because if you weren't sure that was a predator during evolution, you died. Okay? We evolved to take what is uncertain and make it certain. So when you step into a place of uncertainty, as we're experiencing now in the world of COVID, your brain says, I gotta get out of here, right? You've just increased your probability of death. So we go to panic. What's more, our immune systems start degrading, right? Our cortisol levels increase. We become incredibly stressed. The functionality of our immune systems, in fact, decrease, as I was just saying. In fact, your brain cells start withering and they even can die. You become more morally judgmental. You actually become a more extreme version of yourself. If you're conservative, you become more conservative. If you're liberal, you become more liberal. Why? Because you're going to a place of familiarity. Okay. We go to panic. What is panic? Panic is say, I don't want to be here, right? I don't care where I am, just not here. Now, in my studio, the Lab of Misfits, that's why we design along only a single axis, the axis of uncertainty, right? In fact, you could argue the most successful companies are the ones that actually decrease uncertainty. And I'd argue this is why Uber is successful. It's not simply because they enable you to get a taxi easier or faster. It's because they tell you when the taxi is going to arrive. If you're in the streets of New York or Phoenix or Los Angeles and you're waiting for a taxi and you're late for your meeting and the taxis are going past, you don't know when you're going to be able to hail one. So your cortisol levels go up, your heart rate, your respiratory rates increase. But if instead I said, don't worry, it's just going to be 5 minutes. What's more, I'm even going to show you where the taxi is.